You probably heard the claim that 93% of communication is non-verbal. But is that really true? People often ask me how much of communication is body language versus words. And honestly, there is no single number that fits every situation. Why? Because it depends. Is it a technical presentation? An emotional conversation? Is the speaker expressive or reserved? Are we tuned into subtle cues or just what's obvious? The most quoted number comes from a study by Albert Mehrabian back in 1967. Here is the breakdown. 55% is body language, 38% tone of voice, and only 7% words. But here is the twist. Mehrabian himself said these findings were overgeneralized. He studied how we communicate emotions, not just information. And even he admits it would be absurd to apply this to all communication. And this is what he adds.
Talking about some abstract subject, say, describing a mathematical equation and saying x plus y equals z, there's no way in which the facial expression or the voice is going to contribute to the interpretation of that equation.
Now, imagine someone explaining a math equation. No facial expression or tone is going to change. 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? Actually, I don't fully agree. Even technical content can be shaped by non-verbal delivery. Let's take that same example. 2 plus 2 equals 4, and say it normally. Now, say it confidently. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now, let's say it as a question. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And now, let's say it like we are unsure. 2 plus 2 equals 4. See the difference? The meaning shifts without changing a single word. At the same time, we can agree that the more emotional our conversation is, the more nonverbal plays a role. If I say it normally again, 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's obvious. But what if I say 2 plus 2 equals 4? Or 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. You see the difference? And how about an example when we don't have any words? What if we had some positive words go along with this video? Would you believe her words or her body language? So going back to 93%, I have seen this 93% number used in books, workshops, even by big name body language experts. I even once pointed it out. It was ignored. But I'm not here to inflate numbers to look impressive. I want to build trust with you, and that means, for me, being honest even when the truth is more complicated. Another researcher, Albert Mehrabian, estimated that only 30-35% of meaning comes from words. The rest, body language. Other study goes even further. One said 83% of sensory attention in interactions come from sight. That's huge. So what number do I believe? I believe in roughly 50%. Not because it's precise or round, which is good too, but because it's a powerful reminder. It's easy to keep in mind that about half of our impression is our nonverbal. Half of how people perceive us isn't what we say, it's how we show up. An exact number probably doesn't matter that much. So let me ask you, when you prepare for a big moment, how much time do you spend on your nonverbal delivery? Do you practice your tone, your posture, your presence, or just words? If it's 50%, it deserves a lot of attention, right? In fact, I made a whole video about what nonverbal actually includes, and it's not just gestures or eye contact. Click the link to watch it. So what do you think? Have you ever said all the right words but still were not heard? Drop a comment below. And if this helped you think differently, hit like, subscribe, and check the pinned comment for that full interview with Albert Mehrabian I talked about.